And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 61 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball, defense.
This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's get it. Alert. Half 85. Smooth.
To the air, Allen. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
59. Half 85. 36.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's that?
These two teams all tied after 1.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Hey, Delta. 59. Mike's 59.
2nd and 5 now. Allen looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
Hey, home. He's checking. Topper.
They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Pat Tillman, the legend, in on the tackle.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen, that's caught by Jackson. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And now a carry here for their fullback. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That's it. Mike 319.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. On second and 11 now. Allen. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest clear yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Mike. 59.
Regular.
Kill.
On third down, here's Bo. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
Blue draw Corker. Check that.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed, because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Motion.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So it's third and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? On third down, this is Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make him punt it. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal.
Check. Undercrush. Alert. Check 31. Bang.
They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Cunningham. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Good stuff.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Check, in your face. 56. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They run again with Jackson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Khalil Mack, his second sack of the night. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a throw here to his running back. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Cunningham to throw, looking deep downfield. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.